How y'all doing? I'm Z here again, guys. Today, I'm here with my AR-15. This is a Spikes Tactical ST-15. It's got a mid-length Leo upper. And I'm fixing to clean it. And I don't know, I figured I'd just get that on camera since I was going to clean it anyway. I'm sure some people out there, or I'm sure a lot of people out there already know what to do. Know a lot more about breaking down an AR and cleaning it than I do. It's almost impossible not to know more than I do. But I'm sure there are some out there that don't have AR-15s, or thinking about getting an AR-15, just got an AR-15, would like to have an AR-15, never ever seen an AR-15 in their lives, and they don't really know how to break one down, how they come apart, and how to clean it and whatnot. So I thought, you know, if I'm going to clean it anyway, why not make a video of it? Alright? I'll go over some of the components of my ST-15 here. This is, as I said, the Spikes Tactical ST-15. It's a upper and lower, both spikes. It's got the mid-length Leo upper, and I'm not sure what they call the bottom half. I think it's just the ST-15. Lower. Both spikes. I've never heard anything bad about Spikes Tacticals, which is why I got one. They are a little lower priced than a lot of the other guys out there. This is a completely mil-spec rifle. This didn't come as here. I have put aftermarket parts on it. What it did come with is a detachable carry handle, so it's got a flat top underneath there. Front pillar sights were on there. Now I did add to this the front handguard there. That is a Magpul MOE. I have the Magpul AFG2 on there. The AFG2 is the angled forward grip. I do like this grip. I've run vertical grips in the past, and I don't know, I like this a little bit better. It takes up a little more rail space, perhaps, than some of you might like. But I really like it. It allows you to tuck it right in there. Get a little better grip than with a vertical, in my opinion. Ooh, poor thingy. Alright, here I have the Magpul MIAD, M-I-A-D, which stands for Mission Adaptable. Why it's called a Mission Adaptable grip is mainly, well, it has several features that I really enjoy. It came with several different back straps, so you could, I wish I had them here, you could vary the thickness to your grip. This comes off via pin here. I mean, take the whole thing off before you attach it to the rifle, but after you take your grip off, push that pin out, and you can change the thickness back here of your grip, which I like very much. Also, this front piece can come out, and they're different. You can run a flat with no finger groove at all. You can situate your finger groove lower or higher, however it fits your hand better. So I really like that. Also in the bottom, it came with this little storage. You put put 5 rounds in there. It came with this too. I'm not sure why. It came with a polymer bullet, maybe just to show you what it was for. But yeah, just Magpul. I don't know if you could practice dry firing with this or not. I haven't tried it. I guess I could. As a matter of fact, we could probably do that right now, huh? Watch me screw something up. Works quite well, actually. Nice. Came with 3 of those. Okay, I had never tried that. So yeah, you can use these for practicing. But it comes with this. This is why it's mission adaptable as well. Not only can you vary your grips on it, but you can buy different inserts for this. This one, I believe, is the one that came with it, and it holds 5 rounds. In that kind of form. Doesn't hold these real tight. Holds it a bit tighter over there. I'm sure you could stick something else in there. It also comes with, you could buy one of these. It doesn't come with, sorry. You can buy one of these that you can put an extra bolt in and have an extra bolt stored up under here. It has something that you can carry batteries in. So either your AA or CR123s, whatever you need for your rifle. So it's mission adaptable. There we go. Alright, on the back I have the mag pull. Yeah, I know, it's all mag pulled up. But it's good quality stuff. Not that super expensive compared to some of the other things out there, and a little better quality than the cheaper stuff. But on the back I've got the mag pull ACS. What's ACS? Adaptable carbine storage. Something I really like about this is if you just take a look at it, it's kind of thick and wide in the back. I like that. It gives you a little better cheek weld. It gives you a better place to put your face than on a lot of the stocks that come with it. But one of the main reasons you have that extra room is on both sides you have a tube which you can carry in here. I mean, you can put whatever you want, anything that'll fit. But it fits a CR123 battery very well. That's the type of battery that I usually run. When I run a light on the front of it, and I don't have it on right now, I usually run a TK-15 Phoenix. Really great weapons light, by the way. I do recommend the TK-15. Awesome light. But I can carry extra batteries in here for that. I mean, you can throw rounds in there if you want. You can carry enough on both sides to last you at least 4 on each side. So you'll have 8. My flashlight takes 2. So I can replace the batteries in that several times. And, you know, it can also, if I want to carry, you know, I usually carry a pocket flashlight also. So I can have that, or I can carry CR123s on this side, carry AA's or AAA's on the other side, whatever I need. The thing is, though, when you're carrying a CR123, it's great, it's quiet, it doesn't make any noise because it fits in there nicely. But once you start putting in the AA's, AAA's, they will rattle around a bit. Fully adjustable 6 position. I do like this. If you forget to lock this thing down, it does move around and rattle a bit. Lock it down, it doesn't do that anymore. No movement. Another area where it does have storage is right here. I got a couple Allen wrenches in here, just kind of floating around, that I use to take on and off my my weapons light or other accessories. I don't think if I were in a combat situation, in a mission, I wouldn't run these in here because they do rattle around and make a lot of noise. Of course, you could put a little pouch in there to quiet them down, something like that. But you can run whatever you need in there. You can put in there if you want to carry a couple more 5.56 rounds, they also fit in there. So, tools, extra batteries, extra rounds, whatever you want. You have a little extra storage back there. And it adds a little weight to your gun, but there's good weight and bad weight. So what do you want? If you want the ability to carry extra stuff, then it's good weight. If you don't care about carrying extra stuff, you're going to run that in your pocket or whatever, then it's bad stuff. I think it's good weight because you do have that ability to have some extra components. You know, if you wanted to carry an extra bolt and carry some rounds and some batteries, and I don't know, for some reason you've lost everything else but your rifle, you don't have your pack. When you've got yourself a little bit of extra storage area here, you got the stuff that you need to keep your gun running. All right, anyway. I'm gonna break her down for you. Give her a clean. So I'll go ahead and start doing that. AR-15 is pretty simple. Well, yeah, it is. It's pretty simple compared to most guns out there. As far as how to break it down, push that pin. Pull the pin on out. Ta-doo. There we go. Got her opened up. Now, you don't have to. If you're just cleaning it, do this, but I'll show you how. Anyway, there's another pin down here. Push that in. They say you can use different things to push them in, but my fingers work fine on this gun. There we go. So we got the lower and the upper separated. For anybody out there who doesn't know, if you're thinking about buying an AR-15 or you're just interested in them, maybe you're overseas, can't get a hold of one, and you just didn't know. In the US, this is the part that's registered. So this is the gun. Well, actually, just this part here. Even you take all the internals out, this area without the grip is your registered area on an AR-15. So this you have to go to a dealer, an FFL, to get, and it's got to be registered. Or they have to do the checks and all that stuff on you, depending on what state you live in. This is not. This you can have delivered direct to your door. Of course, this doesn't work without that. But yeah, as far as, ordering parts and stuff online, the only thing you need to go to a gun shop or an FFL to pick up is this. If you can get a totally stripped one, you can buy all the internals for it, all the trigger mechanism and all that. You can buy all those parts. You do not need an FFL for that. And the entire upper you do not need an FFL for. Well, since the last time I took this thing shooting, I haven't cleaned it. Alright, anyway, so we have it separated. So at this point, pull back on your little hooty-dooty-ma-doodad there. And everything should drop out. There's your bolt carrier group. Charging handle. And then she's pretty well empty inside. Alright, so get this bolt carrier group apart. There's a little pin, and of course I don't have any tools with me. Yes, I do, after all. Here's my Gerber diesel. Gonna pull out the cotter pin. Which allows your firing pin to drop out. Turn this thing sideways and it drops out. Pull the bolt out. And yeah, it's a little dirty. There's one thing here to these little rings, gas rings basically. See how they have little notches in them? Those two are a little too close together. You want to make sure when you put your gun back together that those notches are not near each other. Because if they are, so if they're like right in a row, you're gonna leak gas basically. You're gonna have a channel there for some of your gases to escape. Where's our ejector? I usually don't bother with taking this apart, and I probably won't again today. Alright, so I'm just going to give this a quick cleaning. That's the basics of taking it down.